Whew, that was hotter than I thought it would be. Oh man, oops. We are starting to get some of our cup holders that we've machined back from the plater, and I wanted to make a quick video showing you how easy it is to install our aftermarket cup holder. It's something we get asked a lot, so I'm going to show you real quick. You're going to need just an Allen key and your new cup holder. So here you go. So start by taking out all 12 of the factory trim screws. I usually do that and just place them up here in that tray. Now that your screws are out, there are 3 sections of these factory trim panels. There's a cup holder, there's the black trim piece around your infotainment knob, and then there's the gray trim piece around your shifter. I like to start with the cup holder, and I just grab it from the inside and lift up. All of these have spring clips in them, so they feel like they're not going to come up, but you can pop them out and they come loose pretty easily. This one is in the middle, so these spring clips are only in the middle. So don't lift it from the ends, lift it from the middle, and they all come loose. Once all your factory trim is off, grab the rubber cup holder, and you'll see there's a tab that aligns with the factory notch here. You just take that and everything snaps into place. Take your factory trim piece and pull your shifter knob back, twist the trim piece a little bit to the side so it just slides on easily, and then drop it into place. Everything is now aligned, and all you need to do is put your screws back in, and that is it. One comment I'd like to make about tightening these 12 screws is work your way around a little bit. The plastic on the console just has the very slightest crown to it, and so if you crank one side tight, the other side might be a millimeter high. And what we found is if you just kind of balance it out, get one side snug, then come back and snug up the other side, it gives you a very even fit all the way around. And that's it. Just work your way around, snug these all up, and you're good to go. So once that's in, you went from a cup holder that couldn't fit anything to just like that. It's pretty sweet. All sorts of cups, and they are gonna stay in there. You know, they're nice. They don't rattle around. You know, and then the other nice feature is we have phone holders in the side here. They won't work with large cups, but you can use like a can of soda, a glass bottle, a water bottle. If you're using those in here, you also have room. Here's the case off my phone. My phone's being used for filming, but my case is a thick case. It fits in both these slots. This is my wife's phone case, pretty bulky, and that can also fit in there, and with this can of soda. Something else to note, in order to make this work with the existing constraints of the car itself, we were able to make one cup vertical, which is the driver's cup, the one that's going to be used the most, and we had to kick the other one on an angle. And so you'll see that it's on a slight angle. I've been using it for half a year. It hasn't been an issue. Generally, if my cup is filled to here, I've got a lid on it, but that is how it's supposed to be. That is so that we can work around the shifter cable that comes back from the transfer case shifter. And so otherwise we would have had to make a smaller cup. So in order to fit this, we had to tip it over, but that is normal. That's how they fit. A question we get asked a lot is, how scratch resistant is this machine bezel? And it's a pretty easy answer. It's really scratch resistant. The factory plastic is a gray metallic paint, and it scratches easily. You know, it's just a paint. This is an anodized coating. Anodizing is aluminum oxide. Aluminum oxide is what they use to make sandpaper, and it is, according to what I looked up, as hard as a sapphire. So if you were to take, say, a key, which is probably a coin or a key, and probably a common metal that you would have resting on here, and you were to scratch that like that, I don't know if you can see that on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
You can just wipe it right off.
Do it again.
Because this is so hard that it's actually treating the metal of this key like a lead in a pencil, and it's taking the metal off the key, just like that. So it's very scratch resistant. Not only that, these grooves, another concern has been that these grooves might be deep and collect dust. They are 4/1000ths of an inch deep. That is 3 human hairs. Very easy to clean out. In my opinion, very big improvement over what came from the factory, and it just looks good. You know, we added factory styling. It really ties in really well with everything. So if you guys have any more questions, just shoot us an email. Pretty sweet.